this. We know that Jim Cramer, who has recently gotten into crypto, and then turned sour against it really quick, loved Bitcoin, did a couple interviews with Pompliano, then said Bitcoin is the greatest thing ever. Then shortly afterwards, he said he sold all of his Bitcoin, and then he loved Ethereum after that. And then shortly after that, he was not too fond of Ethereum either. And as for stocks, he once upon a time said Coinbase was going to be absolutely fantastic, going to 600 or something. Then he turned sour on Coinbase, and then as soon as he did that, Coinbase stock went up. I mean, it was just wild, right? And that's just with crypto picks. Obviously, Jim Cramer has been around for a long time, many decades. I think most people chart his picks, and the way to really make money with his picks is to do the opposite or the inverse of what he suggests. So that is exactly what this new fund is all about. Inverse Cramer ETF S-Jim. And there is a long Jim too, because if you have a short, you have to have a long. But this is just, it's not a done deal. It's been submitted to the SEC by this company, Tuttle Capital Management. And basically, it'll track like 20 to 25 of his recent picks, or I don't know if it's recent, but 20 to 25 of his picks. And basically, it does what the name sounds. You could inverse Jim Cramer and his picks. That's wild. That's just really wild. So that's why I had to bring that up. All right, what else is there? The EU announces ban against Russian crypto assets and services. Recently, Russia did allow, I think, for their international settlements, they did allow or included crypto to be used. So that's pretty good. I don't know how many countries are actually using crypto for payments and settlements and stuff like that. But the EU, of course, EU and the US is trying to put more sanctions on Russia. I don't know what else they can do. So they're banning against Russian crypto asset service. I'm not even sure what Russian crypto assets. They don't have their own digital ruble or anything. So I guess it's just whatever services that they have. Will this lead to another like tornado cash situation? Probably, but I don't know of any big services that's in Russia. But it's probably gonna lead to something like that. But thought I'd mention that. What else is there? The most expensive 3 Arrow Capital NFTs to be liquidated. This will be very ugly, and here's why. 3 Arrows Capital, you know, they spent money like it was nothing, right? So they bought some horrendous NFTs. They spent $35 million. $35 million, okay? Now, according to this analytics firm, the current portfolio is worth about $860,000. I bet you, when they try to liquidate all these silly NFTs like this one that sold for $3.5 million, or this one for $2.3 million, or this one for $2 million, or this one for $1.4 million, or this one for $1.1 million. I guarantee you when they try to liquidate these, they will get nothing. They will get nothing. Just like that very first Jack Dorsey tweet NFT, someone paid, I don't know, like $1 million for it, and then when they try to resell it, there was no bids. It'll be the same thing with these. Basically, this $35 million in NFTs, just chalk that up to zero. Like, literally no one's going to be paying anything for them. So that's the unfortunate thing here. Yeah, so anyways, just thought I'd bring that up. The creditors, if they're expecting to get anything out of this, they better think again, because they're not going to get anything. That's for sure. All right. And then, of course, this is going to affect DXY. A lot of you guys hear me talk a lot about DXY. You may not understand why DXY is so important, but this is a good comparison. I should thumbnail this, or not thumbnail, bookmark this. Whenever DXY goes up, Bitcoin seems to go down. And whenever DXY goes down, Bitcoin seems to go up. And recently, DXY has been going down. So let's see if the trend continues. And the reason why, you may be wondering, why is it so correlated? Well, it's because the DXY is showing the dollar strength. And when the dollar is going up, everyone's trying to buy dollars, unfortunately. And when the dollar is losing strength, they use that money to buy other things, such as Bitcoin and equities and stuff like that. So, so it's one of those things. If the DXY continues to come down because it topped out, that would be great. But the macro conditions going to make that really hard right now. There are still a lot of things going on around the world that's causing other world currencies to fall faster than the dollar, which is why the dollar is so strong. Let's hope it doesn't continue. But what is good is, well, Grayscale's announcing a new arm to invest in Bitcoin mining hardware. So what does that mean? They're going to buy miners and sell it to investors that want to buy miners. Interesting. They're going to be a middleman. They're going to resell miners, it sounds like. Wild, but, we'll take it. That's pretty good. Also, another central bank says Bitcoin can be accepted as payment. That's also very big, right? So I'm not even sure this country, but they declared Bitcoin is good. Good as money. So again, Bitcoin is starting to grow. Small countries, yes, at first. But you know what? So many other countries right now with crazy inflation, hyperinflation, with economic turmoil, with their currency debasing, Bitcoin is the only way. And that's why more and more countries are turning to Bitcoin. So positive. Very, very positive. All right, what else is there? There's a couple other things. I did see this. This is not good. Celsius reveals they came out with a 14,000-page document that they had to hand in. Unfortunately, that document contains history of thousands and thousands of customers, their names, and their transactions. Unfortunately, someone got a copy of it and leaked it out. It's not good. Not good at all. I mean, they were compelled to do this. They were doing KYC, right? And you would figure they would never have to release this information, but they did, unfortunately. So more and more bad things are coming out of Celsius. Their founders cashed out 50+ million. Now, through bankruptcy court, somehow this is revealed. This wasn't revealed with Voyager, so I don't know why this was revealed in Celsius, but yeah, that's not good at all either. So just to throw that out there. If you're looking to buy Bitcoin and crypto for the first time and you don't know where to get started, head over to CryptosRus.com and click on the best exchange guide. Within, you'll find a list of exchanges that I recommend and some that I use on a daily basis. Head over to CryptosRus.com or utilize the links in the description of this video.